Go ahead. Knock yourself out.
Welcome to Snooze News. I don't normally get to intro this, so I'm very excited. And this is a topic that I'm really passionate about. Texas mattress makers and Living Designs Furniture have had the pleasure of working with several organizations in year 2024. And today we wanted to talk to you about 5. Why don't you start us off, Yuval?
Well, thank you, Miss America. How you doing? Okay, I'm wearing my cowboy hat for 2 reasons. Number 1, it's almost rodeo time. Number 2, it's cold outside. And when you thin up on top, you can't take that little wind. Just wanted everybody to know that, right? Don't say nothing about the wind. I know what you're thinking.
I wasn't going to.
Yes, you were. Anyway, so what are we going to talk about? So, first one is, you're going to have to help me out here. The Houston Fire Department has a gala every year that collects money for things that the fire stations actually need that they can't get. Equipment like saws to open up doors, special pliers to open cars and save people. So we're involved in that. I personally like the fire department very much because I actually understand what they do, save lives. I was the recipient of one of those one day, and to be honest with you, like most people, I just took them for granted till about 10 years ago. Haven't taken them for granted ever since. Every time I see an ambulance or a fire truck going down the road, I say a little prayer for wherever they're going, because I know that they're going to do something that's going to be extremely personal to a person or a family. So we're supporters of them. We support the Houston Police Department in many ways. We contribute money so they can buy equipment that the police officers need. And also what we do is we support the police department when they choose, I should say, once or twice a year, families that are in need. And God knows they know better than anybody else, families that are in need. And then we donate money so they can use that money to help those families. The third one, which I love...
Wait, we're going to get to that one last.
Okay, then you go ahead. You tell them something.
Okay, so next we wanted to talk about our charity of choice with Texas Mattress Makers, which is Houston Children's Charity. I know year-round you hear us talking about Houston Children's Charity a lot because we love them and we love to be able to do the work that we do with them. I think by the name you can tell they help communities, children in Houston, underprivileged children from communities around Houston, and really help them with just about everything. But one thing or 2 things that we specifically love to do is participate in their Chariots for Children program, where we sponsor 2 a year. This will be our 8th that we've done.
I think 9th.
9th. They're vans that are wheelchair accessible vans for children and their families in need, and this really hits home for us. Whenever we go to these van giveaways, you see these families receiving this van. It's like the keys to freedom, to be able to take their kids everywhere that they want to be able to go to doctor's appointments, to be able to go to the park, to be able to have a sense of normalcy in their lives, which is just absolutely incredible. And really just we adore being a part of that program. Second is their Better Night Sleep program. So during the month of December, we have a 1-for-1 bed program where when you purchase a mattress, we donate a mattress to a child in need. And we do this year round with Houston Children's Charity every month. And you get to participate in that as well because you're buying mattresses from us. You need a mattress. These children are sleeping on the floor. They need a mattress. And you should see the lines on a Saturday morning. They are all the way around the corner of these families and these kids. They're so excited to finally have a bed of their own. And that also feels like freedom because you have a safe place to sleep at night, which as a kid, you really can't take that for granted. I know once I became a mother and realized how important sleep is for my kids, it really started to make a lot more sense of why Yuval is so passionate about this. Go ahead, talk about our next one.
I forgot their name because...
Oh my God.
No. I want everybody to know. Listen, you know, there's some people that do things because you want everybody else to know what you're doing. I'm the type of a fella that I do things because it's the right thing to do. And there's a group of these ladies, okay?
Finishing Touch Ministries.
Thank you,
You're welcome.
okay? I mean, sweet, sweet, sweet women.
So sweet.
And they came here some years back and they said that they wanted to buy something, and they spoke actually to Noah. And they wanted to buy some mattresses because they were redoing an apartment for a family. And Noah found her story so interesting, he called me and I came downstairs and I met her. And I happened to ask her, how do you do all this? And she explained to me that there's these ladies and they volunteer and they prepare an apartment. Now check this out. They prepare an apartment based on the person that's going to move in. And they ask the child, what is it that you like? What's your theme? You know, like,
That's so sweet.
and colors and so on and so forth. So I decided, I said, every time you do an apartment, you come over here, you pick whatever mattress you want, take it. And she asked, well, how much is that going to cost? And I said, not a penny. It's not going to cost you a penny. Except for what you do to these families, it's phenomenal. I mean, think about it. You know, like, you have a daughter, right? What's her favorite theme?
Anything
This
purple
week.
and yellow.
Anything purple and yellow. So she would say that, right? And then she would walk into a room that she's never had in her life, ever. And it's all purple and yellow and whatever else she would say. That's amazing, you know?
It really is.
And all these ladies work, they have families, so this is all volunteer. It's phenomenal. Phenomenal. I love doing things like that.
No, you should definitely follow Finishing Touch Ministries on Instagram because they take photos of the after of these kids seeing their beds and seeing their rooms, and it's really touching. And those women are awesome, and they even bring ice cream to the factory.
Every summer they bring
Every
ice cream.
summer.
Out of nowhere, they show up with ice cream for all of our
So
employees.
sweet.
Right before Christmas, they brought
Cookies, homemade cookies.
right?
Which,
I
if they
mean-
weren't homemade, Flo, don't ruin it. But they felt homemade, so good job.
The point is, okay, I have, obviously, you know Rachel, she's still out, she just had a baby, little baby girl, her name is Lior. Did we ever say that her name is
Yeah,
Lior?
she was on the last recap, or the 2024 recap.
Oh, okay, now that's right, I saw that.
Yeah.
Anyways, she'll be here, actually, she'll be here next time, I can promise you that. Her sister thinks that she's on, what do you call it?
Maternity leave.
Yeah, whatever. Okay, she had a baby, we're done. She's coming back to work, and
It's really fun to work here.
it is fun to work here. It's exactly the point. Does she look like she's suffering any? No. Yeah? My point is, as a company, we understand, and I really truly hope that the kids understand our well-being is because of the community that we live in. And you can't help everybody in everything, but you have to be choosy at who you're going to help, and then you do everything you need to do to be able to help them. Doesn't matter what it is. Once you've made a choice to help somebody, help them. And I promise you, like Sarah said, you come in here on a Saturday, we do it once a month, that we give away 150 beds with linens, with pillows, and you look at these kids that never really slept on a bed of their own, will blow your mind.
And one more charity that you can get involved in, because they have lots of ways that you can volunteer and donate. Sky High for Kids was Living Designs Furniture's charity of choice. Brittany Franklin, the CEO and founder of that charity, is also an ambassador. You're supposed to silence that. Is an ambassador for Living Designs Furniture.
Frank, you can't argue with Frank.
I wasn't going
I didn't mean to disturb you. When Frank talks, we be quiet.
Well, I'm sure Frank would definitely love the mission that Sky High for Kids and Brittany are so passionate about, which is helping pediatric cancer patients and their families, not just the research behind pediatric cancer, but also helping families that are going through treatment right now at Texas Children's or St. Jude's Hospital, and really all across Texas and beyond. So they're a really incredible organization, and we chose them as our charity of choice for Living Designs Furniture. We had an amazing auction item for the Ladies Who Brunch gala, which was really exciting, and a amazing person bought the auction item and got all new furniture and mattresses for their brand new home. We will be recapping that once she gets all of her furniture and mattresses. We'll show you an in-person content shoot for that. But really, we just love being able to participate. They have a very unique program called the Warrior Packs program, where you can sponsor a cancer patient right now undergoing treatment by finding out their age, their likes, things that they might need, like blankets or socks or water bottles or toys. These are kids. We had 6 of those patients, not last year, but the year before, and they were as young as 3 years old. You know, they were watching Paw Patrol, and one kid wanted a PlayStation. Like these, you just find a way to make a little sense of normalcy in their lives because they're going through something that is just unimaginable. So being able to participate in these organizations means everything to us, and we're only able to do that because of you. So thank you for buying Texas Mattress Makers mattresses and Living Designs furniture. It means everything to us from a family. We love you, and thank you so much.